Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hall and I do product and travel review videos. So today we're talking about the Rivian. We're talking about the first service call. I finally have something wrong with my truck. It's pretty minor, but kind of annoying. So a little frustrating there. So we'll get into exactly the service call process, how you do that, and what's actually wrong with my truck right after the bumper. Okay, so I just want to start off, let everybody know once again, I'm looking to start a Patreon community. So if you're interested in getting to know me more, being part of a community to save money, talk about products, talk about travel, talk about insights, whatever that looks like, I have a whole Discord community set up. And inside of that also, you could have the opportunity to be in my podcast. So if any of that interests you, you can check out the Patreon. It's linked on the YouTube channel, or you can ask me directly in the comments or reach out to me on Twitter or whatever. If not, totally cool too. You can just keep watching the videos and commenting. I appreciate both ways, so thanks. So first Rivian service issue. As you can see from the beginning, I have a door alignment problem, which to me is, what? How is that? So my driver's side door, as you can see, like the top comes out a little bit and the bottom goes in a little bit. So it's like, it's kind of cantilevered and it's just not, it's not the way it should be. When you look at the passenger side, I don't have that issue. When you look down the truck, you don't see any of that misalignment. On the driver's side, my top's out a little bit and my bottom's in a little bit. So it's just not aligned correctly. I didn't notice it early on. I don't know if it was because of use, because I've obviously used the driver's side door a lot more. I'm not sure, but that's the issue I'm having, is my door's out of alignment. So what did I do? So to open a service ticket through Rivian, I use the Rivian app. If you go on the Rivian app, there's a section where you can go into for service, and then what I did is I clicked the service and put in my information, and then Rivian rep called me. So a couple things here, a couple cool things is you can do the service all through the app. A couple irritating things is, which we'll get into right now. They told me they work with Rivian certified like centers to repair the vehicle. So they must have, beyond just the Rivian service centers, they also must have trained select auto service centers that can work on your truck as well. So they let me know that, and they looked down through their system to see when the first was available. So first available for me was October. I called them at the beginning of August. So we're talking August, September, so 2 months roughly. So a couple questions for me from that. Does it mean they're having a lot of issues, or does it mean they're just immature in their service capabilities and capacities? I'm not really sure. I didn't ask the question, but I haven't heard a whole lot of issues. This isn't a huge ordeal. It's not like there's not water coming in or anything like that. They did say if you're starting to see any of that, call them back and they'll get me in faster. But as of right now, I'll be getting my service done in October. So I'm in South Central Pennsylvania. They have to take my vehicle to Brooklyn to get service. So I'm pretty sure it's going to a Rivian specific service center, because they didn't have anything from a certified service center any earlier than that. So it is going to Brooklyn. So the way the process works, they call you, you set up the date-ish time, and then they'll call you before. They will come pick your truck up, put it on a flatbed, and then take it to the service center. So what happens to you then, right? Well, normally you would be getting a Rivian specific vehicle, but obviously it's very early. All their pre-orders aren't even filled yet, so they don't have additional vehicles. So they work with my local enterprise. They asked me what's the closest enterprise. I told them, and then when they're coming to pick up my vehicle, they will work between myself and enterprise, and I will go pick up my rental. So I still have a vehicle. I'm not going to be without a vehicle, but I'm also not going to be driving my electric vehicle, right? So I'm going to be covering gas and everything during that time. It seems to be enterprise specifically, because they name that, so realize that's not going to be Hertz or anything, or Avis. I think they work with enterprise for that. So my truck's going to Brooklyn. It's going in sometime early October. They're going to call me the day before they come pick it up, and then I'll also be working with them on that same day or the day before to work with enterprise to pick up my rental. Yeah, I didn't get a duration of how long that's going to take. I was hoping it would just be a service call where the techs come out and just fix the door, but you know, they must be something a little bit deeper than that from an alignment perspective, so I'm not sure what that's going to look like. Annoyances. Why is the door alignment even a problem? I don't know if I've never had this issue before with the door being kind of getting out of alignment. If you have, please let me know if you've heard of that before. Not being able to get service for 2 months, that's a bit frustrating, right? So I just have to wait and deal. It's not like it's something I'm thinking if it would be something way more drastic, I'd be getting in a lot sooner, but because it's really not from a drivable perspective and I don't have water issues, that it's kind of a lower priority, which is fine. I can wait for that. Not getting another Rivian for my rental, having to use like an actual rental, a gas powered rental, not a huge ordeal, but like I love my truck and I love driving it, and I'm gonna be sad without it for a little bit. So that's the process for setting up a service. It is my first service ticket. It is a weird one. Not sure how I feel about it. Like I said, it's a little bit annoying, but they're doing their best to take care of it. I'll let you know. I'll make another video once I have the service done, how long it took, what that process of pickup for the Enterprise and how that went. But as of right now, first service issue, wah, wah, wah. It's okay. It's not a huge one. Just a door out of alignment. Just thought that was weird. So I think that's it. If you have any questions on the whole process or anything like that, certainly let me know, and I will get back to you down below. All right. I'll catch you in the next video. See you.